Hey guys, Seth here from Investor. Now, every month, the Reserve Bank of Australia meets. They sit down, they have a chat, they move a number up or down by a fraction of a percent. Because of that, suddenly the media's in meltdown. Property boom, property crash, mortgage apocalypse. So what's actually going on? And why should you care about this thing called the cash rate? Well, let's pull it apart without the jargon. Now, the cash rate is basically the interest rate banks charge each other when they lend money overnight. Exciting, right? Maybe not. But it does matter because it's the starting point for your home loan. When the RBA tweaks it, your mortgage either breathes a sigh of relief or starts sweating like it's running a marathon in summer. The RBA's job is to keep inflation in check. Their sweet spot's between 2 and 3%. If the prices are getting out of control, they crank up the rate. That makes borrowing more expensive. So people spend less, which cools things down. Now, if the economy is looking sad and spending's in the gutter, they cut the rate to make borrowing cheaper, hoping people will whip out the credit card and go nuts. It's like adjusting the aircon. Too hot, cool it down. Too cold, warm it up. Problem is, sometimes the aircon takes 18 months to actually change the room temperature. When rates drop, buyers can afford bigger loans. More buyers plus the same number of houses equals prices usually going up. That's why the rate cuts often trigger bidding wars. When rates rise, borrowing capacity shrinks. Even a 1% rise can slash what you can borrow by 8 to 10%. Suddenly, those Saturday auctions get a bit quieter and sellers start lowering their expectations. For investors, higher rates mean higher repayments. If rent can't keep up, you're tipping in more cash every month, which is about as fine as a parking fine. So, what else shapes the rate and the market? Here's a kicker. The RBA doesn't just stare at property price when making decisions. They're watching things like inflation. If it's too high, rate hikes are on the table. Jobs. Super strong job market can push wages up, which feeds inflation. Global chaos, oil prices, wars, even US rate hikes can ripple into our economy. And last but not least, consumer spending. If we're splurging like it's Christmas every week, they might tap the brakes. And property itself is moved by more than just rates. Housing supply. If there aren't enough houses, prices can still rise. Even with the higher rates, migration, more people, more demand for homes. Sentiment. If everyone thinks prices will go up, guess what? They often do, because people rush in to buy. So, let's wrap it up. Next time the RBA moves the cash rate, don't just panic buy or panic sell based on the headline. Remember, rates matter, but they're not the whole game. If you really want to win a property, you've got to watch the bigger picture. Supply, demand, population, and yep, a little thing called patience. Now, hit the like, subscribe, and tell me in the comments, do you think rates will go up, or are they really coming down, or maybe sideways? I'll even buy the winner a coffee if rates have bankrupted me by then.